people come into my office and I ask them, what's the reason you didn't take your medicines for the mania, the bipolar disorder? This is what I get, hands down, across the board. The answer I get is, I'm manic and I don't take my medication because I like it. Okay, let's get into this. So I have a lot of bipolar patients. They're very successful. And during periods of mania, their mood, their thoughts are creative. And they think of things that no one thinks of, and they create things that are incredible. They create the ideas for companies and projects and inventions and books and songs. They come up with them in their manic state. So it's their belief that, why would I want to give that up? That's the creative part of me. That's the brilliance of me. That's everything I'm capable of. And part of me is like, you're right. And I tell them, you know, you're right. But the problem is the mania, as it escalates, there's a period of time when you're creative, you're doing great things, you're accomplishing super feats, intellectual capabilities and creativity are heightened dramatically. I can see why people love it and think that's the essence of who they are. Therein lies the problem, though. As much as these people create during the mania, they destroy and lose things during mania, because as it continues, the initial phase, they may be creative and capable and ideas and inventions, but then it gets into aggression, impulsivity, inappropriate behaviors, sabotaging social relationships, not following through, can't concentrate, can't sleep. They destroy their body, they destroy businesses, they spend money, they will destroy things. And everything they've created, they will lose. So if a bipolar patient or a person with mania doesn't surround himself with people who can keep things going when he's either in that depressed mode or the part of the mania that's destructive, they can't function. There is a point in mania where they do great things and create just things in our society. A lot of them are created by people who, huge companies and inventions and breakthrough science come from these manic people, but the follow through and the stability for them keeping it going is very poor. So it's tough for me to convince these people, you need to take your medicine. And usually after they've been through so much loss, so many different partners, wives, husbands, businesses, fortunes, homes, families, cars, injured themselves because they get reckless. And then they come in, they said, I've been through this, creating and losing. This is my third time, my third company, my third family. Usually at about the third time, no matter who they are, they say to themselves, what am I doing? I've got to stop this. I need help. I need to see someone. I would say that the number one contributing factor that brings them to take the medicine is not so much loss of money or businesses, it's loss of friends and family. That's the most devastating. You lose money, it hurts, but nothing hurts like losing your children don't want to speak to you, your wife or husband or partner doesn't want to speak to you, the neighbors isolate you, you're expelled from a club, no one wants to deal with you. Social isolation is the number one factor that makes people take the medicine. So after a period of time and the loss and the tragedy, physical, mental, they eventually take medicine. And I can get them on medicines virtually that are side effect free and stabilize these things. And most of the time I find these people are just as capable on the medicine and can do great things. But part of me knows that when there's an element of mania, they tap into a part of the human psyche that is beyond normal and create great things. I hate to say that, But there's an element to it. There's an element of truth that during some of these manic episodes, great things can happen. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I've seen it. And over the years, it's over 30 years, I've seen just incredible thoughts and just creativity occur during these manic episodes. I always treat it. I never tell anyone, oh, you can create something great, but there is something to that. So I see why people tell me I'm manic and I like being manic and I'm not taking your medicine because I'm a better person when I'm manic. False, but there is some element of truth. Interesting thoughts when you look at it like this, but the pain and devastation that will ensue if that person goes untreated is just horrible. I mean, I've seen people go from CEOs of companies to swimming nude in the fountain in front of their college. Famous actresses, actors, hiding in the bushes, living homeless. I've seen it. Rock stars who are actually still famous, basically useless. Just, not taking care of their body, their teeth, their skin. They look terrible. They neglect themselves, their friends, their family, their money, and it becomes devastating. That's kind of what I want to talk about today. Please check out my blog, Agresti.com. Plenty of stories there. My book on Amazon.com. Shout out to United Kingdom, Canada, and Australia. Those are the countries that follow my YouTube videos. Of course, the US, but special mention to UAE. Thank you.